Hey guys, Woods Farm here, just back at Frontenac Provincial Park. We're going to be hiking in the north end of the park this time. We're going to campsite 10B, which is on Devil Lake, and we're going to access the park from the Kingsford Dam parking lot, and we're going to go into the park that way. Okay, here we go. Nothing too crazy for today and tomorrow, 8-10K. No really long hikes to do to get to the site. Okay, this is the Kingsford Dam. Nice little bridge to get across into the park. Okay, so over the course of 2 days, we're going to do the Tetsmine Lake Loop, and we're also going to get the Gibson Lake Loop in, and we might even do the Hemlock Lake Loop. So starting at Kingsford Dam, today we're going to do probably the longest amount of kilometers, because we're going to come down here and do the bottom half of the Tetsmine Loop, and we're probably going to loop around Birch Lake, and we're going to work our way over to campsite 10. I think we're at 10B. And then tomorrow, the idea is to come in and finish kind of the bottom section of these other loops, maybe go up to the Crab Lake mines, and then day 3, we're going to finish the north end of the loops. Okay, we're just passing by campsite number 8, Birch Lake. There's a little cutoff to go down there. But we're going to continue on to the Molten Gorge, and we'll be heading towards campsites 12, 9, 7. This is part of the Molten Gorge. And there's the bridge over the Molten Gorge. It's going to be 32 degrees today, really hot out in the sun. Look at his fat belly. Do you see that?
Yeah.
There is something in there. Well, that's kind of random. There's a really open area here. So it's obvious that we're getting close to areas that probably had human activity in the past, either mining or logging or even farming. Yeah, mica. That's what that is. So we actually just passed an area where there's apparently an old homestead and a boiler for one of the old mining operations. So tomorrow we're going to actually come back this way when we're doing a day hike, and we're going to go check that out. But for now, we're going to continue on to the bottom section of Birch Lake and head towards campsite number 10 that way. And that way tomorrow we'll have more trails to explore that we haven't actually been on before. Okay, so we just got a little section of the Hemlock Lake Loop, and we're right up to campsite number 10. It's less than 1.5 kilometers to get there, so won't be long. This is a really impressive beaver meadow. Very pretty. Just kind of comes out of nowhere. It's a nice little spot here. This little creek, and the way this it corners. It's pretty dry. We haven't had much rain, but this would be really nice if the water was a bit higher and it was running. Okay, just roll it into camp. I think it was a little harder today than we expected because of the heat. 32 degrees with humidity. It's pretty hot. Okay, here we are, 10B. Looks promising. The water's the real issue. And already it looks like it's way better. I mean, you can't get any worse than Lynch Lake. You're so rude. Okay, so we spent the rest of the afternoon just hanging out, swimming, drinking lots of water because it was so hot today. We got some firewood gathered up. I did a little bit of fishing. Didn't catch any fish, unfortunately, but we're just about to have a little campfire, and then we're going to be going to bed pretty early. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a day hike, starting pretty early in the morning, and we're going to take some of the trails we haven't been on before and maybe stop somewhere for a swim, and then we're going to be coming back to camp. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Anyways, we're just about to get this fire going, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay, so it's day 2. I just finished breakfast, and we're just packing up to head out on the trail for a day hike. We're going to do parts of the Gibson Lake Loop and the Hemlock Lake Loop, and the plan is to do some of that, and then tomorrow on the way out we'll finish the parts of those loops as we head back to the parking lot. Okay, so we're going to do the Gibson Lake Loop west and part of the Hemlock Lake Loop, so we need to take a left turn here and then head away from campsite number 10. So I'm pretty sure this is mullein, and you can actually dry this and smoke it as a substitute for tobacco. And it's my understanding that back in the day they used to actually cut their tobacco with this stuff to stretch it and make it go further. Just taking a little detour here to look at this rock formation. Wondering if there's any caves. Oh, some acorns. Someone's been living in here. You could like just sit right in here and well, come on up and check it out. It's really cool. I mean, it's not a cave, but you go in there and get some video of you standing in there. Look how much roof you have above you.
I can't even touch it.
Okay, so now we're gonna go right to the Hemlock and Tetsmine Lakes loops, and we're gonna head up that way. Okay, so we're just looking on the map, and there should be an old lumber camp around here. That looks like a oil drum wood stove and some mattress springs. So I guess right in this little area here is probably where the camp was. That's probably roofing. Yeah, that's steel roofing. So I guess it wasn't a very large camp, but there's definitely an old roof here. So it's something. Some more debris here. Looks like pieces of an old stove. Definitely looks like the top of a cook stove. Yeah. So this is all the debris and leftover material from the camp. I'm guessing a lot of it would have been constructed out of wood, which is deteriorated, but all the metal stuff has remained. Just passing past Hemlock Lake. And then in a few minutes we should be coming up on Tetsmine Lake. Okay, so we're just at the point, we're at the one end of Tetsmine Lake, and we're going to actually backtrack a little bit and cover some ground that we were on yesterday, because we're going to go try to find this boiler from the old mine site. Wooden fence. So we're just checking out this mine near Lynch Lake, and there's definitely this huge ravine, and there's definitely some dark cave looking things down there with wire and some fencing. And up on the high ridge here, there's also like what looks like dirt piles. So we're going to go down here and investigate. Okay, so this is one of the first mines we've come across in the park that actually looks like a mine. That is a very much a mine shaft. This pit is really deep.